JRPA. Sister, you are welcome to Jesus Resurrection Power Assembly. Please tell us your names, where you come from, and your testimonies.
My name is Jeremiah. My name is Jeremiah Jane. I'm from Edo State, and I'm based here in Benin. Last 2 weeks Sundays, before then I have something in mind I want to do. Then I started preparing, and I said, God, I want a day that I will come to this place, that the man of God will locate me, and I will tell him exactly what I have in mind. And actually, throughout that week, what he taught us last simply left him because of that particular act. So when I came into his life, the same thing, I would just beg him. He didn't want to stop. I just decided to leave him. Say, God, take charge. Do you know that from that?
What is that thing?
He do smoke. He smoke everywhere, the toilet, in the bedroom, in the room, in the kitchen. Before I said I don't like it that way, so he would go outside and smoke, but I was not still satisfied. I wanted to stop it entirely. So from that July 1st, that the man of God just discussed the smoking issue with him, I was so surprised when we got home, because at times he would smoke 10 times a day, even more than. When we got home that July 1st, I was now waiting. I paused a while. Did he smoke throughout that day? Did he smoke on Thursday? Did he smoke on Friday? Did he smoke?
Did you tell the man of God that your husband smoked before the man of God start counseling your husband?
I don't know whether he's around here. The truth of the matter is that before we met him that July 1st after service, I don't know how it will look like. So I put it on a sheet of that word on a piece of paper. So when we got to the office, when we were just discussing with him, I just handed over the piece of paper to the man of God. So I covered it and I wrote on it. I said, please don't read it out. I gave it to the man of God. I said, please don't read it out. Because if I mention that, he will get offended. So when I gave it to the man of God, he just brought it down to the table side. He read it. So when he was just counseling us, telling us what to do and all the rest, he now chipped in that word. And he just accepted it without argument.
Do you think that it's because you just wrote it and the man of God said it? Before you presented it, the man of God has addressed the issue. It is not by power, it is not by mind, but by the Spirit of God. It is anointing that breaks the yoke. When the man of God saw it, the purpose of your compete, no, but throughout. How do you feel now?
I feel so
with
excited.
What you have seen, the power of God that you saw in JRPA.
I feel so excited, especially when he went, even apart from writing it to him, especially when he saw more on Sunday, when he did his deliverance here.
Because of this problem, issue, few days after marriage, she said she's leaving her marriage. What God just did within a twinkle of an eye. I said, no, don't leave. Come to JRPA. He said, but the husband will not allow her to go. I said, go. Tell him you want to come. You are a woman. Tell him. And since she started coming, what has happened now since you started coming to church?
Changes from one level to the other.
Changes from one level to through the same thing. Somebody who is a chain smoker, not only smoking cigarettes, all things that is smokable, he smokes them. But since July 1st, that he met with the man of God, till now, he has not smoked. After his deliverance, he has not smoked. What a mighty God we serve. What have you to tell the world?
Viewers all over the world, as you are paying attention to this testimony, the moment you have this change come to pass,
hey! And your testimonies.
JRPA. JRPA. My name is Osamede Osayame. I'm from Benin. I'm a Benin girl. So I was getting dressed for work. So my face mask fell down, so I was trying to pick it up. I couldn't get up. So my sister was in my room, so she helped me to get up. So I started feeling this very sharp pain in my waist. So I was able to go to the office. I went to the office. I got back. So when I woke up, I slept. When I woke up the next day, I started feeling a very sharp on my right side. I couldn't even say if it's this place or this place. I came downstairs and he said I was feeling a very sharp pain on my right side. I said yes. He said it was an arrow, that they shot an arrow at night, you know. So he started praying for me. He said, it's like you're my only member. I keep praying for you. I don't know why. I just keep praying for you. So he prayed for me that day. Since that day till now, that day, I couldn't even wear heels. All through the week, I was on low shoes. People in the office noticed I wasn't fine, but I didn't tell anybody what was actually happening, except my family, my sisters. Since that day till now that Papa prayed for me, I've not felt any pains.
Thank you, Jesus.
That night I slept like a baby. I slept for a very long time. You know, I slept. Up till now, I feel no pains anymore.
And what type of shoe are you wearing now?
I'm wearing heels.
Can you please take a walk to the front? Hey, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. That particular position, can you please?
Thank you, Lord. No pain.
Evil arrow has gone back to the sender.
Amen.
The man of God's Jesus. Sister, we thank God for what he has done for you. And I want you now to advise the viewers all over the world that are watching you now, telling them your experience, what you have seen, and how God has done your own.
Yes, from my experience, because that pain was so unbearable. You know, so many things were going through my mind, because since they said there was nothing there, so for me to have come to the house of God, I came to church